being a kid from LA, having the opportunity to hoop in front of my family and friends and childhood people that I grew up with was an honor. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really get that opportunity. So it was a blessing for those 2.5 years. And obviously you don't want situations to end, but there's a business side on both sides, and as you get older, you realize that. So I'm just happy that I had an opportunity first off, and then we ended it well.
James, if I can.
James, what is it about this situation that makes you feel like you're such a good fit?
You got a combination of young guys who understand their role and plays very well. JT, obviously. You got a bunch of guys, obviously, you got Hancho and Don. You got a bunch of guys that understand their role. You got athletic big, you got shooting everywhere, you got coaching everywhere. Like I just got to figure it out how, where I fit in. But that won't be hard at all. So I told the guys, just do what y'all do and I'll figure it out. Like I don't want, I'm good enough to figure it out and insert myself in. But no practices. This is my first time really playing 5-on-5 since about a week ago, so it's a little rusty. I'm just happy we got the win and we got some things to build on.
What specifically is the process for you trying to fit in with this group?
We'll see. It's only been one game, so we'll see what works. We'll see what doesn't work. And, like today was the first time. I don't even know that I don't even know the catch and shoot opportunities that I had, this year. But this is the first time where I feel like I got at least 4 or 5 catch and shoot opportunities. So. Something I got to get used to.
What is it for you that's most exciting about playing with Donovan specifically?
Very, very unselfish. Tonight, you didn't even know he got 35. It's just so effortless, and Forrest doesn't, he just plays the game the right way, and it falls down the line. So I'm just happy to be in an environment where I can't get catch and shoot opportunities. So we'll see what goes from there, but like I said, I'm happy.
James, if I can, a lot of the players on the Clippers were expressing general sadness about the way that the whole last few days have gone in terms of trades, you obviously. When you hear former teammates and people within the organization say how sad they were to see that actually happen, what does that mean to you about and tell you about the mark that you left on the organization?
That's all I can do. You know what I mean? Like, my job is to go out there, be a leader, be helpful, be encouraging to not only players but like staff members. Like we're human, you know what I mean? So like just an opportunity to bond with people, understand them and what they go through in real life and who they are as people, their family, their kids. And that's what it's about. You know what I mean? Like people from the outside looking at, oh, James gets traded or it's making jokes and joking around and saying things on social media, but in reality we all live a real life and we all have a job to do to where I feel like I did my job in a sense of leaving an impact on, maybe it's one individual, maybe it's a whole organization. And, basketball is one thing. You're trying to win a championship. It's only one team that wins a championship. But you still can be a really good person throughout the course of your time and wherever you are to people, because you never know who's having a bad day. You never know what stamp you can leave on somebody's day or life. So, it was real love, for me. And like I said, this is a business. This is my 17th year, doing it. So I understand that part of it. Life goes on, it moves on, and you gotta move on with it.
Last question. When did the opportunity, to trade? When were you made aware of that? How quickly did that come together? How long did you spend on that?
Maybe about a week. I was informed that there's a possibility, and then I'm like, oh wow. But me and Frank had communications about my contract and not being guaranteed, and which I understand that part. You know what I mean? Like there's a part where they're not good enough and they got to make decisions for their team. You know what I mean? So the opportunity came up and. It was just like, all right, well, I got to make a decision for my family, and I felt like, I think both sides made the right decision. So, credit to those guys, much love to those guys. Hope the best and much success. And for the Cavs, I'm excited to be here and a bright future for us.
Thanks, James.
Much love, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks.